Remember, remember the 5th of November. Oh, that Game of Thrones is what they play. A house of cards just day by day. The voters lose in every way. It's just like I always say. It's sideshow infotainment, politicians and news anchors, and talking points that make my eardrums bleed. Oh, that Donald Trump's got quite the past, with a J6 probe all up his ass. An indictment could be coming fast. It's all a show and I'm just laughing last. It's sideshow infotainment, politicians and news anchors, and talking points that make my eardrums bleed. The most trusted puppet in media is me. Reporting since Roswell, I'm Sam Newsman.
I'll tell you the problem with the scientific power that you're using here. It didn't require any discipline to attain it. You read what others had done, and you took the next step. You didn't earn the knowledge for yourselves, so you don't take any responsibility for it. I don't think you're giving us undue credit. Scientists have done things which nobody's ever done before. Yeah, but your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they just never think if they should.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time where we talk about what we learned today. And of course, there's a lot of things that we did learn. Starting out of the gate, we are now on our 5th police chief. Yes, that's right. Our 5th police chief in the last 4 years here in Richmond, Virginia. I mean, that's quite a run. So the question, the last time we had an interim police chief, he stayed 11 days. Yeah, 11 days. So I think this interim police chief has already broken that record, right? No? Oh, we're almost right there. Well, no, oh, okay. So we're on day 11 right now, I guess. So if he makes it to tomorrow, then it looks like then he'll be, well, he'll have broken that record. So I don't know of any other place in the country that has been through 5 police chiefs in 4 years. That's got to be a record. Listen, do we get a plaque for that? I mean, does Richmond get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame for having 5 police chiefs in the last 4 years? There should be something. There's got to be something. Maybe a plaque, maybe a statue. Yeah, a monument, monument on Monument Avenue. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, if they put a monument on Monument Avenue of a bunch of police chiefs, I'm sure that won't get torn down, right? Oh my goodness. But yeah, so 5 police chiefs in the last 4 years. Got to be a record. Got to be a record. And of course, well, hey, it is what it is, I guess, right? Yeah. And well, like I said, well, maybe he deserves a plaque because he is now, after tomorrow, will have beaten the last interim, like I said, by 1 day and not lasted only 11 days. Now, if he's all of a sudden resigns tomorrow on day 12, I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, I'll report about it next week. That's what I'll do. A couple of other stories, of course. What else? Oh, yeah, that's right. It is the election. The election is on Tuesday. And of course, we've already been told that we may not find out the results until all the fraudulent votes are counted a couple of days later, whatever that means. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but it means something. And everybody's worried about somebody getting upset and violence and everything. There's not going to be any violence. There's not going to be any violence. In fact, we've gotten over ourselves when it comes to violence, haven't we, people? I mean, in fact, the last time that, we had some protests, they were all peaceful. Yeah, peaceful protests. That's the name of the game. So if you're going to protest, protest peacefully like all the other keyboard warriors that sit behind their keyboard and just want to go blah, blah, blah on the internet, as opposed to actually going out and doing something. You know what you could do? You could probably start planning for Thanksgiving. I'm sure there's some people that are homeless. There's maybe a soup kitchen somewhere that's going to provide Thanksgiving dinners, Thanksgiving meals to the homeless. Go ahead and just sign up for that. That's maybe something that you should do. You feel good about yourself as opposed to going and voting and your team, your red or blue team losing, and then you're just feeling bad and then wasting a bunch of time on your peaceful protest, right? Peaceful protest. What else? Oh, yes, that's right. Elon Musk, verified blue check mark coming soon. It's only $8. You can get your very own verified blue check mark, $8 a month. I was sitting there thinking the other night, what if I paid 16? Can I get a double check mark? I think I was talking. I was with Skydro Walker and Tiny, and they were talking. And he was like, "Hey, let me pay $16, and I get 2 blue check marks. Then I'm verified, a double verified. With that would be fantastic, right? Of course. Oh yes. Oh, I know. Daylight savings time. Changing your clock back to standard time. If you live in Arizona, you don't have to worry about it. But everywhere else, if you do have a clock, like I said earlier, you might as well just set it back and lose your hour today, because then tomorrow you won't be late for church, you won't be late for your job, you won't be late for anything. But that would be ideal. Just go ahead and feel the burn today and get it over with. That's what I would say. Lose your 1 hour today. Want to thank, of course, everybody for listening and watching into the show today. Shout out to DFS. DFS, I believe, the viewer and listener of the day. Another shout out to Ash Bailey, Profit Director. You guys want to let all of you guys know. I want to thank you for your support. That's right. Daylight savings time, standard time. Set your clocks back. And of course, we found out today that Barbie is now making moves on Destro. Baroness is just going to have to live with it. She is. Once again, at Sam Newsman on Instagram, at Sam Newsman on Twitter, at Sam Newsman on TikTok. Going to be broadcasting live from Politics and Pints this Thursday in the center of the universe, Ashland, Virginia. Check it out there. And of course, at Sam Newsman on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Once again, we'll be there, Politics and Pints, at the Ashland Theater this Thursday. And you guys all of a sudden just make sure you realize that you're subscribing to TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. I believe that's where we're going to be broadcasting that. So broadcasting live from the WDCE studios out of the University of Richmond, you're listening to the only show dedicated to the magic of Saturday morning, the magic and nostalgia of Saturday morning, hosted by me, a real puppet. From the most trusted puppet in media, reporting since Roswell, I'm Sam Newsman, and this is Saturday Morning.